Golf, the game of champions, demands not only skill and dedication on the course, but also unwavering support off it. And when it comes to support, few stories are as compelling as the tale of the legendary Tiger Woods and the woman who stood by his side. At the pinnacle of his career, Tiger Woods was the epitome of golfing excellence, and part of his success was owed to the rock-solid foundation he had at home. Elin Nordegren, the perfect wife and partner, shared his journey, making sure everything ran like a well-oiled machine. But then, just as life seemed picture-perfect, disaster struck. A once ideal relationship shattered, leaving us all wondering what happened. It's been over a decade since Elin Nordegren became Tiger Woods' ex, and you won't believe what she looks like today. Stay with us as we uncover the untold story of Elin Nordegren's remarkable journey from the shadows to the spotlight. But before we dive into her transformation, let's rewind the clock and explore their incredible journey together. A Swedish damsel. On January 1st, 1980, Elin Nordegren was born alongside her identical sister Josephine to her parents in Stockholm, Sweden. Her mother, Barbara Holmberg, was a politician who served as the former Swedish Migration and Asylum Policy Minister and the governor of Gävleborg County. Her father, Thomas Nordegren, is a radio journalist who has served as a bureau chief in Washington, D.C. Aside from her twin sister Josephine, Elin has an elder brother, Axel. Growing up, Elin and her twin sister were encouraged to be unique and independent, so they were never made to dress alike. Elin enjoyed her childhood. She caught the travel bug and made several trips around Europe. Her family spent every single penny they had on travel. Her parents usually stuffed them in a little Fiat Panda and drove them around Europe. This way, Elin got to visit every European country more than once. Unfortunately for Elin, her lovely family broke up when she was only 7. Her parents split up and started co-parenting, an experience that would prove useful later in life when she had to separate from golf legend Tiger Woods. Elin's father moved to Germany in 1997, and she went with him for a year to study German and English. Time passed, and Elin and Josephine started summer jobs as supermarket cashiers to finance their studies. She also took modeling jobs, appearing on the cover of a cafe sports magazine in the summer of 2000. That same year, Elin took a job in Champaign, working at a clothing store. Here she met Maja Parnevik, wife of Swedish golfer Jesper Parnevik. Maja hired Nordegren as the nanny to their children, and since the job required her to move full-time to the US, she did just that. Love at second sight. When Elin came to the United States, she planned to return to Sweden after a year and start her psychology studies, but she never did, and that's because Jesper Parnevik introduced her to Tiger Woods at the 2001 Open Championship. Woods had asked to be introduced to her. Elin had a lot of single golfers who wanted to be introduced to her. Love at second sight. Elin wasn't actually interested in Woods. She even had a boyfriend back, so there wasn't any interest on her end. However, after the second date, she realized that she may like Woods, even though he wasn't her usual kind of guy. Elin got to see a different Tiger Woods. To her, he was just a nice, average guy and didn't act like a celebrity around her. Elin and Tiger would date for nearly 3 years. They attended the President's Cup tournament in South Africa and became officially engaged when Woods proposed at the luxury Shamwari Game Reserve. In October 2004, they got married in Barbados by the 19th hole of the Sandy Lane Resort. Woods rented the entire complex for a week. We're talking about 3 golf courses, 110 rooms for about 200 guests, including sports celebrities like Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. The bill for renting that complex set Woods back about $2 million. In 2007, Woods and Elin welcomed their first child. Their daughter, Sam Alexis Woods, was born on June 18, 2007. They chose her name as a tribute to the nickname Woods' father called him growing up. Just after their marriage, Woods and Elin had to weather some controversy. Some not-so-nice photos purported to be those of Elin began circulating the internet. Despite them being obvious fakes, it was published by an Irish magazine. In 2006, Elin filed a libel lawsuit against the magazine and was awarded 125,000 euros in addition to a published lengthy apology. With that behind them, the couple moved on with their lives. In 2009, they welcomed another child, Charlie Axel Woods. He was born on February 8, 2009. Charlie was named Charlie in honor of former black professional golfer Charlie Sifford. However, the name Axel was in honor of Elin's elder brother. Woods and Elin were the perfect couple, the love story everyone admired, almost like a fairy tale. That was until November 2009, an emotional roller coaster. In November 2009, a major scandal erupted when reports of Tiger Woods' infidelity became widespread news. This revelation came to light following a single vehicle accident near his family home in Florida. Elin refused refused to go into the details about the issue, but Jesper Parnevik, who introduced them in the first place, was quoted to have said that he regretted introducing them in the first place. Elin found herself in the uncomfortable spotlight of media attention due to her husband's actions, which were far from positive. Woods publicly admitted to his unfaithfulness and temporarily stepped away from golf to work on his marriage, but their efforts proved unsuccessful. In August 2010, Elin and Tiger finalized their divorce. There were reports initially suggesting a settlement of $750 million, later corrected to $100 million. It wasn't widely known, but Woods had attempted to prevent the divorce by offering a deal to Elin in exchange for staying married. Their prenuptial agreement stated that if Elin remained married to Tiger for 10 years, she would receive $20 million. However, their marriage ended after just 6 years. To avoid the divorce, Woods proposed an immediate payment of $5 million and an additional $55 million if she stayed with him till October 2011. She also insisted that the original $20 million offer still stood, with the condition that Elin stays married to him, attends events with him, and makes occasional public displays of unity. Elin, however, declined Woods' offer. She emphasized that her marriage to Tiger was never motivated by money. Her primary goal was to escape the emotional turmoil she had been through. Regarding the $100 million, she didn't anticipate receiving such a substantial sum from the divorce, but acknowledged that it had made some aspects of her life easier. This financial independence allowed her to spend quality time with her children, travel, and be close to her family. What does Elin look like now? Following her divorce from Tiger Woods, Elin chose to step out of the public eye and pursue her education. She returned to school to complete her psychology degree, a decision that proved beneficial for her emotional recovery. In 2014, she graduated from Rollins College in Winter Park, Florida, with an impressive 3.96 GPA.
Please join me in recognizing Elin Nordegren as the 2014 Outstanding Graduating Senior.
Thank you, Dean Richards, President Duncan, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, and all my fellow graduates.
Elin embarked on new romantic relationships post-divorce. In 2011, shortly after her divorce, she dated American financier Jamie Dingman, although their relationship lasted less than a year. In 2013, she began dating West Virginia coal billionaire Chris Klein, who was 20 years older than her. A relationship that started as a friendship blossomed into a romance, but that didn't last either. Elin and Klein were together for 4 years before breaking in 2017. Unfortunately, Klein passed away, along with his daughter, in a helicopter crash off the Bahamas coast. Elin's journey led her to a new chapter and a fresh start, this time with former NFL player Jordan Cameron. In 2019, she welcomed her third child, a son, with Jordan. In 2022, she joyfully welcomed her fourth child, another son, marking a new chapter in her life. Best friends forever. Despite the painful split, Elin and Tiger Woods are in a good place. Their relationship isn't just cordial, they still share custody of their children. Speaking to People magazine years after the divorce, Elin said she and Woods are two parents working together. Woods, on his part, in a 2015 interview with Time, said he has spoken to his kids about why he and Elin divorced. "Guys, the reason why we're not in the same house, why we don't live under the same roof, Mommy and Daddy, is because Daddy made some mistakes." Woods praised his ex-wife as well. He said she is among his closest friends. 5 years after their breakup, he can still always pick up the phone and chat with her. They both agree that their children are the most important things in their lives, and he wishes he had been aware of that in the past. There are rumors that Woods wants to marry Elin again and is ready to sign a prenuptial agreement. There might be some truth because he just broke up with his girlfriend Erica Herman. These rumors even further state that Elin is considering marrying Woods again. However, Elin wants a $350 million anti-cheating clause in the contract. Today, Elin is estimated to be worth $220 million after investing part of her divorce settlement in real estate. So the anti-cheating clause is not about the money. No one wants to go through the same thing twice. These rumors should not be taken seriously, but it would make for a great love story. If you enjoyed this video about what Elin Nordegren looks like today, check out the video on the screen now, or the one we posted below, because we're sure you'll like that one too. Let us know in the comments if there's another golfer whose journey you'd like us to cover. See you there!